Your home might be slowly making you more stressed, and it has nothing to do with your mortgage or your messy closet. It is the walls. It is the lighting. It is the fact that every surface in your house is flat, synthetic, and completely disconnected from anything alive. There is a design movement quietly taking over homes in 2026 that fixes this. And by the end of this video you will know exactly how to use it, even on a tight budget, even in a rental, even in a tiny apartment. Before we get into it, hit subscribe so you do not lose this channel, because we are about to walk through the 7 biophilic design moves that are actually working right now. And the last one is the one most people get completely backwards. What biophilic design actually means. Biophilic design is not just buying a fiddle leaf fig and calling it a day. That was 2020. In 2026, the whole approach has matured into something much bigger. It is the practice of weaving natural elements, natural light, natural materials, and organic shapes into a space so your nervous system reads that space is safe, calm, and alive, instead of sterile and artificial. Designers are moving away from showpiece jungle corners and towards something more woven into the bones of the home. Things like circadian lighting, clean air strategies, and material choices that tell a story instead of just filling space. This is not decoration anymore. It is architecture with intention. Why your brain craves this? Humans spent almost all of our history outdoors. Your brain is still wired for bark, leaves, moving water, and dappled light, even though you now spend 90% of your life inside a box made of drywall. That mismatch is not neutral. Multiple studies now link nature-connected interiors to measurably lower stress and higher creativity. And there is a reason luxury hotels, hospitals, and corporate headquarters are pouring money into this. It works. It is not a trend. It is biology catching up with design. The sensory shift nobody talks about. Here is something most home design channels are not telling you. Biophilic design in 2026 is not just about how a room looks anymore. Designers are now thinking about how a space sounds, feels, and smells. A room can look perfectly styled and still feel dead if it is dead silent, smells like nothing, and every texture under your hand is smooth plastic. So the real 2026 upgrade is layering in sound, like water or wind chimes near an open window, natural scent, like real wood or beeswax candles instead of synthetic fragrance, and texture, like raw linen, unfinished wood, or cool stone that your hand actually wants to touch. Move 1. Light like the outdoors. Start here because it is free or nearly free. Pull your curtains all the way back during the day. Move your desk or your favorite chair closer to the window instead of against the darkest wall. If your space gets weak natural light, use warm layered bulbs that shift tone through the day instead of one harsh overhead light, mimicking how sunlight naturally changes from morning to evening. This single change resets how a room feels before you buy a single plant. Move 2. Bring in real material. Not plastic imitations. Reclaimed wood, natural stone, clay, wool, and rattan are dominating right now. And for good reason. These materials age instead of degrading, they carry texture your hand can actually feel. And they ground a space in something real instead of something manufactured to look real. You do not need to renovate. A stone coaster, a wood cutting board left out on the counter, a wool throw folded over the couch. These are entry points that cost very little but shift the entire feel of a room. Move 3. Let plants do more than sit in a corner. Forget the single sad plant by the window. In 2026, the move is intentional plant placement that follows the structure of the room itself. Plants along a windowsill that echoes the shape of the window, trailing vines that follow a shelf line, a cluster of varying heights near a reading chair instead of one lonely pot. If you kill plants easily, go for pothos, snake plants, or ZZ plants. They are nearly impossible to kill and they still deliver the visual softness your space needs. Move 4. Organic shapes over sharp lines. This is the part of biophilic design most people miss completely because they think it is only about greenery. It is also about form. Nature does not build with perfect right angles. It builds with curves, waves, and irregular edges. Swap one sharp-edged piece of furniture for something with a rounded silhouette, a curved mirror, an arched shelf, or organically shaped coffee table. Even a piece of driftwood or a raw edgewood slab used as a shelf brings that same irregular, alive quality into a space full of straight lines. Move 5. The Biophilic Kitchen. The kitchen has quietly become one of the most important rooms for this entire design movement, and almost nobody realizes it. It is no longer just the room where food happens, it has become the emotional center of the home. Bring in textured stone counters, warm timber cutting boards left visible instead of hidden away, exposed herbs growing on the windowsill instead of a plastic spice rack, and if you have the space, even a small water feature or a simple fountain near the sink area. These details turn a purely functional room into one that feels nourishing every time you walk into it. Move 6. Slow decorating over fast trends. Here is an honest take most design channels will not give you. The biophilic movement in 2026 is pushing back against fast furniture and constant trend chasing. Instead of buying a haul of trendy items you will replace in 2 years, the shift is toward fewer, meaningful pieces that actually mean something: a handmade bowl, a piece of furniture with a story, a material you chose because you love how it feels, not because it showed up on your feed. This is not just better for your wallet, it is what actually makes a space feel alive instead of staged. Move 7. The one most people get backwards. Here is the mistake almost everyone makes when they try biophilic design for the first time. They think more plants and more green paint equals more biophilic. Well, overloading a room with greenery and matching everything to one green palette often makes a space feel cluttered and try hard instead of calm. The real principle is restraint paired with intention. A single well-placed plant, one great piece of natural stone, warm circadian lighting, and one organic-shaped furniture piece will do more for how a room feels than 10 mismatched plants crammed into every corner. Biophilic design is about connection, not decoration overload, and the spaces that actually feel calming are the ones that were edited down, not piled up. How to start this week? You do not need a renovation budget to feel the difference. Pick one room. Open the curtains fully during the day. Add one plant that fits the shape of that space instead of fighting it. Swap one plastic or synthetic object for something in real wood, stone, or wool. Light one candle with real beeswax instead of synthetic fragrance during the evening. That is 4 small moves, and most people feel the shift in a single week. Your home is not just where you sleep, it is the environment shaping your stress levels, your focus, and your mood every single day, whether you notice it or not. Biophilic design is not about turning your apartment into a jungle. It is about remembering that you are, biologically, still an animal that needs light, texture, and something alive nearby to actually feel at home. Try one of these 7 moves this week and tell me in the comments which one you are starting with. If this helped you see your space differently, subscribe for more home design breakdowns like this one, and I will see you in the next video.